The offense is the problem. And y'all thought putting a backup who ain't played no fucking gonna help. Y'all really thought putting the backup in was gonna help. Y'all really thought that, bro. Y'all had it on y'all minds that putting the backup in was gonna be the thing. And look, props to the defense. Props to the defense. They've kept them to 10 points. But we have 9. We have 9 total yards in the half. Do you understand that? 9. The Hitler meme. 9. We're cooked. We're cooked. I told y'all. Y'all didn't want to listen. Some of y'all were, oh, there's a chance. There was no chance. We have a defense. We don't have an offense. We don't have an offense. We don't have an offense. They say the hallmark of a championship team is good defense. No, the hallmark of a good team is a good defense and a good offense. Like, what are we talking about here? What are we truly fucking talking about? I said this. They lucked out. They lucked out against the Bills. This whole season ain't nothing but luck. This ain't, oh, things to improve on and we are a Super Bowl team. No, fraudulent. Fraudulent. The luck is over. The luck ran out when Bo Nix went down. It's unfortunate Bo Nix went down. But all week, Stidham legacy game. Stidham gonna shock the world. Stidham got a chance. Stidham, no, he don't. And this is the sick part. When the game over, oh, they had a backup. Oh, they had a backup. Oh, they had a backup. Oh, it was a backup quarterback. He had a week to prepare. No, really? No. Really? A quarterback who ain't played a game, unless you want to count the preseason, has not played a game in years. And y'all want to put him in the AFC Championship. And I get it. Next man up and all that. I get that. Next man up. But let's not delude our fucking selves. And look, the defense gets a sack on 3rd down. Now it's 4th and 12. So you got to credit the defense for keeping the team. The Broncos have stayed in this because of the defense. Not because of some expert fucking play from not from some expert play calling from Sean fucking Payton. It's because of the defense. Thank God for the defensive coordinator. Remember Nick Foles? I'm banning you from my fucking shit. I'm banning you from my shit. I just want you to know that. I want you to know you about to get banned, buddy. I just want you to know you about to get banned. I'm banning you. I'm not putting you in timeout. I'm actually banning you. Like, I'm actually banning you. Like, get out of here. Like, I'm actually banning any fucking body who bring up, like, any previous fucking regime where a quarterback who had time to fucking develop in the team. When was the last time you seen a motherfucker get injured? Literally the week before the conference championship. Nick Foles had time with his team to develop, bring them to the playoffs and win. I'm sick of this shit. I'm sick of the gimmicks. I'm sick of the gimmicks. Oh, and by the way, just because I'm petty, but it's not really petty. It's a point that I keep seeing being brought up, and I think it's an actual good point to make. I made this tweet. That he. I gotta make sure that I don't show that game, especially because I'm streaming on YouTube. That he wouldn't have died if he didn't go to the protest. Argument falls apart when you say Charlie Kirk and Ashley Babbitt wouldn't be dead if they didn't go where they went. Because it's like, when you immediately go, hey, he would be dead if he didn't do this, you immediately draw people's attention back to all these people who have died because they went somewhere. You telling everybody, oh, just if you stay in your house, you wouldn't have this problem. Oh, until somebody breaking your fucking house. Well, that wouldn't have happened if you didn't move here. I need people to keep it toward. I need people to keep it towards like the actual incident. Don't just start making up shit. Don't just, I ain't gonna say making up shit. Don't just start saying anything to help validate your argument. Because motherfuckers will be like, oh, the moral argument this. But he wouldn't have died if he didn't go there. Ridiculous. And why the fuck is the Office characters in South Park? Why the fuck are the Office characters in South Park? This shit is ridiculous. This is fucking ridiculous. This is fucking ridiculous. Yeah, my bad for living on the bed. Right. Like, right? This shit stupid. Then, dog, I don't know who, like, they ain't got a lot of people that follow me on Twitter. It was some random dude at like 9 or 8 in the morning. Leon, there's this new angle that came out of the shooting. I looked at that shit. That's the same angle we done seen for a full day. And this motherfucker telling me, oh, it seems like in this angle he's doing this, but you can't tell because of the video. It was the most clinically fucking retarded shit I had to read. I ain't even bother. I just said the motherfucker was retarded. I just went about my fucking day. I can't, bro. I can't. I get it. But now, all that talk about gun control, gun rights, and all that shit out the window with me. Okay, RJ Harvey. Okay, RJ Harvey. Get your left first down. Get your left first down, RJ Harvey. That was you? Dawg, I'm about to show your retarded ass fucking tweet. Boy, I'm about to show your shit. Boy, I'm showing your shit. I'm showing this. Fuck this. Because we gonna timeline it. Full video from a clear angle. Newly released. This not you. This is not you. This is not him. This is not who sent me this. This is not who tweeted me. Okay? Okay, hold on. He said it wasn't the first down. It wasn't the first down. Okay. And fuck ridiculous. And you know another thing about this shit? Sean Payton don't trust these fucking quarterbacks. Sean Payton will do a fucking wide receiver screen all fucking game instead of letting the quarterback do anything else. Like, this is fucking ridiculous. And then motherfuckers will be, oh, Sean Payton a good coach. Sean Payton is not a good coach. He locked into a Super Bowl. Thank God for Tracy Porter. Thank God for Tracy Porter. All right, but back to this. Back to this. I'm gonna mute the game. Don't tell me nothing about the fucking game. I'm watching the fucking game. Shut up. What have you cooked for the weather, Leon? I made gumbo and I made chicken nuggets. Newly released footage captures the entire altercation from a closer vantage point, showing the events leading up to it. The video appears to show the suspect jumping onto the back of what may be another protester. The funniest part about saying that, I'm not listening to the rape whistle. I'm just not. Is that these people clinically are ignoring that the ICE agent, Border Patrol, whatever the fuck you want to call it, pushes this motherfucker down, and the person who ends up dead comes in to back him up. Why are y'all wording this like, oh, the fucking guy was attacking this woman and then the ICE agent saved her? Stop that. Stop saying that. But the retarded tweet. But let me pull the retarded tweet. Let me pull the retard's tweet. Hey, Leah, a new angle just got released. This was tweeted today, not yesterday. I would have forgave it if it was yesterday. I clinically would have forgave it if it was yesterday. New angle just got released. Apparently, it shows the guy who was shot assaulting an officer, dragging a bystander, and trying to reach for the gun. Though it's kind of hard to see. So you just said all that. You said all that. Even though you can see the quote-unquote dragging bystander. But by the way, I noticed that in this retarded-ass tweet, you conveniently leave out that the fucking ICE agent pushed said protester that got dragged to the ground. And the guy who's dead comes in, backs him up a little bit, and the fucking ICE agent, Border Patrol soldier pepper sprays him. Why is that conveniently left out of your analysis of what's going on? Why? Why is that left out? Oh, and by the way, this quote-unquote new angle, oh, apparently the page doesn't exist. Oh. Oh, that's hot. That's sexy. That's sexy. That's sexy. Now, this quote unquote new angle is the one I showed you dumbasses yesterday. This is the quote unquote new angle. That's your quote unquote new angle. The shit we saw yesterday, which depicts what? Let's just skip to the crescendo. Oh, it depicts the exact same fucking thing? Oh. Now, let's address your apparent, it shows him dragging this protester, so that must mean he's a bad guy. You know, maybe, and I'm gonna work with an assumption here, like you did. Maybe a motherfucker getting pepper sprayed will have them, not being able to see, as they're trying to attend to somebody that was pushed to the ground. So on top of a motherfucker trying to look at somebody and being like, hey, you all right? They're also getting pepper sprayed again and being dragged away, and they're going to be a little concerned. But I get the need to try to lie to make it seem like what they did was better. It doesn't. But also, we're not listening to the rape whistle. Show me where you see a motherfucker reaching for a gun. Because, I don't know, based off this fucking angle, I'm seeing a body in front of another body, a motherfucker on top of him, a motherfucker on him, and a motherfucker in the background. I don't know how you see a motherfucker reaching for a gun. I don't know how you see it, honestly. I don't know how you see a motherfucker reaching for a gun. Now, maybe you talking about the guy in the gray, which, dumbass, he's taking the gun off of him. And you know what's scary? People are starting to realize, wait, he had that gun that just discharges off a whim? If the guy taking the gun off of him is walking away with the gun like this is Arc Raiders, and that gun goes off, and that's the reason he got shot? Incompetence from everybody. Because in this moment, they're saying he's got a gun. And in this moment, Buddy's pulling out his gun. And at this moment, he's discharging the gun off of this guy's person. And he should be the one saying, oh my God, I'm discharging. He no longer has the gun on him. But instead, it's Arc Raiders. And he's got a Bobcat 4 with a gold stock. And he's running for the fucking hills. Instead of telling his fellow compatriots, officers, line of duty members, hey, I got the gun. And shit goes off. And now he's on the ground. Congrats. Fuck. This is the most ass backwards. I'm walking away from this incompetence. And guess what? I still understand from the perspective of a black conservative perspective why if this shit go to court, nobody going to jail. I get it. That don't mean that this shit wasn't incompetent. It really don't. It really don't mean that this shit wasn't incompetent. Like across the spectrum. Now back to this bullshit. The Broncos are losing right now. Minnie, I'm gonna fucking put you in timeout, bruh. I'm gonna put you in timeout, bruh. I know the obvious. I know. Oh, it appears from this new angle. Oh, he's reaching for the gun. Oh, shiesty. I couldn't fucking see that. You know why? Because it's a fucking iPhone quality. It's fucking poor iPhone quality. Drake May fucking slipped. The running back slipped off the ice of the field, and then Drake May just went down. Oh my, oh my, oh my, oh my, oh my. Like that's just bad. Like that's just bad. Like my takeaway from that whole thing is this shit is wildly incompetent. I believe but Bo not playing. Yep. Yeah. I don't know how you believe it right now. Hey, guess what? If you somebody in here who thinks it's justified, you know what? Fair. You think it's justified. I really can't do nothing to convince you, and I'm not even gonna try. I'm gonna just tell you how I look at it, and we could all go from there. But if you are somebody that's saying he wouldn't have been there, or he wouldn't be dead if he didn't go to a protest, no, fuck that. If you saying, why did you bring a gun to a protest? As if motherfuckers who don't carry legally bring their gun everywhere? Like, are we now gonna sit here and say motherfuckers who legally are allowed to carry their guns don't bring their guns everywhere? Truth, shut the fuck up! Matter of fact, Truth, you say one more thing about the game as I'm watching it. Yeah, time out, brother. I'm watching the game at my own time, at my own pace. Fourth quarter, 4th and 11. The Broncos are getting the ball back just for the offense to fucking choke it again. They want open carry, but not everybody open carry. That's stupid. Cause y'all been saying like, oh, card carrying Americans should be allowed to carry their guns everywhere all the time, all that shit. Then when they do it, it's a fucking problem.
How am I supposed to jump off of all of this information
like,
you just gave me, man?
The nigga's allowed to carry his fucking gun. And guess what? I would have been on there. I would have been screaming justified if he pulled the gun out and pointed at an officer. If he did that shit, there would be no this look bad or I can't ignore what I see with my eyes. Because on tippity top of this shit, it looked bad. He may have to have a license. He did. It's coming out. He did have a license to fucking carry that shit willy fucking nilly. So what now? And the sick part is, all the gun-toting motherfuckers who keep talking about how the Democrats trying to take their guns, now they mad that a motherfucker got a gun. But yet, flip this scenario on his ass. If this motherfucker had a gun and somebody was out there fucking with somebody and he discharged his weapon to take down the threat, he a hero. See, this is why people should be allowed to carry guns all the time. It's amazing how much the script flips off a dime. The script flips off the most flimsiest fucking dime. And the dime is my political ideology.
Loses about 3 yards, and just to go through the time lapse, this was today. First snap of the game, first play of the second half, and then look as the third quarter progressed. We talked about how rapidly it changed.
5 minutes we started to feel it come down.
Was they the one saying Obama? Right. Y'all say Obama tried to take y'all guns. Y'all still got your guns. Y'all said Kamala and what's his name, Biden was gonna take y'all guns. They ain't take your fucking guns. Like, who the fuck? When y'all guns gonna get took?
Off of all of this information you just gave me, man.
Davis waits for him. They never did bring him down, but the whistle blows. Yeah, you got to wonder too. Like right now, you supposedly have a little bit of favorable wind conditions, but what is field goal range for a guy like Will Lutz?
Do you plan on uploading any new videos to the cooking channel? I forgot I have to fucking make. I forgot I have to fucking do this.
Where can you kick this from if it's exactly what it is now? Problem is,
If Trump said right now he's taking people's right to carry, bro, I'm thinking that's the fucking look at it. That's the way it's looking, bro. Like, cause I don't understand why motherfuckers see what happened and immediately went to, why was he bringing a gun to a protest? Like, what you mean? I thought y'all motherfuckers cared about that shit. Like, I thought y'all cared about that shit. I thought y'all cared about being able to safely carry your gun everywhere. And I ain't talking about the motherfucking AR. I'm talking about a pistol. I'm talking about a little bitty fucking pistol. Oh my God, I gotta look at Will Lutz attempt a field goal. Oh God. Oh God. Oh God. Oh God. I appreciate the bits and the sub, but now I gotta watch. Well, let's see if your gifted sub was good. Let's see if Angie's good luck. Kick is, oh no. Oh no. Bad. Bad, 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 bad. Fire Sean Payton. Just fire Sean Payton. Just fire Sean Payton. Just fire. Like it's just fire. This shit's fucking sad. Oh, but he had a backup. Oh, but we had to bring in the backup. Oh, they blocked it. Never mind.
How about that? Just brought up Leonard Taylor off the practice squad last night.
Oh, a motherfucker brought up the practice squad. Just made a fucking game clinching play. Damn. Oh, well, legacy game. Legacy game. Fucking hate Broncos fans. I hate when motherfuckers do good. Everybody start being delusional. I hate that shit. I hate when motherfuckers start being delusional just because they team winning. Y'all got bailed out by the fucking defense and benign fucking luck. Luck is what got this team to this point. No innovative fucking offense got them here. 2 times out the whole season, the rushing game got over 100 yards. Fucking abysmal. That shit abysmal. Fucking ridiculous, bro. And then Sean Payton early in the game go for it on a 4th and 1 instead of kicking a field goal. Like, bro, Spammy, this nigga is not a good coach. He's not. Like, he's not. He's not. He's fucking not. Enough is enough with this dude, bro. If it wasn't for Tracy Porter getting that game clinching interception for a touchdown, he's not winning a fucking Super Bowl. He's not. There's a state of emergency in New Jersey. Well, I hope as best as they can, they remain safe as best as they can. Do you think they're going to over? No. Because if I'm the Patriots, I'm milking the fuck out the clock. It's 3rd and 9. Get this fucking first down as best you can. They didn't get it. It's fucking 4th down. The Broncos getting the ball back again. So right now, if I'm Sean Payton, I'm getting the ball back. I'm milking the clock. I'm getting up the field. I'm not about to keep doing these stupid ass screens, these bubble screens, these wide receiver screens. I'm not doing them. I'm not about to just keep letting RJ Harvey run the ball for no fucking gain. And I'm trying to chew the clock so that I get the ball. I waste the clock. That way, if we somehow get up the field and score a touchdown, they don't have enough time to get up the field or kick the field goal, and they don't have enough fucking time.
I talked about the drama in this postseason. 5 fourth-quarter comeback wins. That's tied for the most. 6 games with winning points.
It's fucking ridiculous, bro.
How about the 15 fourth-quarter lead changes?
Drew Brees carried. Thank you. Listen, Tom Brady and Bill Belichick is the litmus test to debunk this gimmick that, oh my God, the quarterback needs the coach. No. Because Tom Brady left and won a Super Bowl. What did Bill Belichick do? Lose and retire. And get a fucking 20-year-old girlfriend and go be a college coach where he's achieved no success. It is Sean fucking Payton. Fuck all of you. And why did the Broncos call a fucking timeout? Why? Why did the Broncos call a fucking timeout? What? What?
Can win the game. Someone could fall down. There's a lot that could happen here.
Why did y'all hire Sean Payton? Here's the sick part. We traded for Sean Payton. We didn't hire him. We traded for this motherfucker. Listen.
Just to give you an idea, we're still waiting word from official stats where the football is as far as the yard line. Hey, let's just play ball. Try to get it down the field and see what you can do with it.
We traded this motherfucker for draft picks. We traded for a head coach. All right. Jarrett Stidham, First drive, just flicks the ball and no gain. This is embarrassing.
Maybe a half yard, if anything.
Flicks the ball. He flicked the ball. Oh, God. He just flicked the ball forward.
Correctly, just throw that in the dirt.
Oh, my. Oh, my.
I mean, honestly,
Legacy drive.
England's a slight advantage with obviously.
Legacy drive.
Did you see enough on that replay with Mims for him to go ahead and chuck it down?
Oh, man.
If Mims would have widened, once he went inside, I thought it was smart not to throw it. Great question.
2nd and 9. Rushing 5. This is a deep throw, and it is picked off. Intercepted.
Game.
Waiting for it was Gonzalez.
Game. That's game.
2:11 to go. The
That's
time
game.
warning and only one Denver timeout, and the New England defense comes
That-
out.
How am I
that's
getting
game.
supposed to jump off
That's
all of this
game.
information you
That's
just gave
fucking
me now?
pathetic. That's fucking pathetic.
He's been playing outstanding.
And honestly,
Play earlier.
I'm not even about to sit here and be like, oh, it would have been better with Bo. I'm blaming Sean Payton through and through. I ain't blaming nobody on this shit but Sean Payton.
There, this time he
I ain't blaming not a fucking soul but Sean Payton.
up closer to the wide receiver, stays deep.
Sean Payton, the national fucking terrorist in the National Football League. Like, you're ridiculous. You're fucking ridiculous. All these fucking Stan Broncos fans that was ignoring all this fucking shit, fuck them. They sat here and ignored this shit for no reason. They ignored every fucking problem under the sun.
36-yard line.
They ignored every problem under the sun.
Get first down to make that happen, but
And it's the 2-minute fucking warning. It's over.
play on that drive for a
It's over.
make it 4.
Ain't no comeback.
2-minute warning.
Ain't nothing.
Setting here in the Mile High City with the Super Bowl on the line and 2 minutes to go.
Oh my.
Into the lens. Start over. Hi, how are you? Do you need insurance?
What an I ain't gonna lie.
Insurance. And when it
What an
comes to
embarrassment of a fucking season.
helping customers, we will give it a shot.
What an embarrassment of a fucking season.
You just do it then. If you just want the line,
You click if you need a quote.
It's an embarrassment of a fucking season. And all these fucking Stan Broncos fans talking about Stidham legacy game. Stidham legacy game.
that part of it out.
I don't want to hear nothing about, oh, the quarterback gone. We don't have a quarterback.
Capable and dependable as the Chevy people who drive them. You probably know one. Your sister. Your buddy. The ones who always show up.
Ridiculous.
They all have that little extra.
Ridiculous. That niggas was tweeting earlier, Sean Payton in his bag. Ridiculous. Sean Payton was in his bag. Sean Payton in his bag.
Silverado 1500 models with over $7,000 in total value when you trade in an eligible vehicle.
Oh, man. It's Chris's schedule. Fuck them.
Tylenol extra strength liquid gel.
Let them freeze to death.
The #1 deodorant brand is
This is
now
the saddest display of anything under the sun, bro.
because when pain strikes, care.
I just got here. Is your team winning?
Taco Bell's new Lutz value menu has so much Lutz. It
Let that be your answer. Let that be your answer.
Which is the mini taco salad fork?
And it's the sick part. Now I gotta root for the fucking Seahawks. Now I gotta root for Sam Darnold, Super Bowl champion.
Just don't let it go to your head.
Now I gotta hope for Sam Darnold, the Super Bowl champion.
Taco Bell's new Lutz value menu. 10 extravagant indulgences, all $3 or less.
This is Fresh Pack. Here, there are no fillers, no spray-on flavors, no compromises. Just vet-developed recipes packed with fresh meat and healthy veggies. Because real fresh food belongs in everybody's bowl.
The NFL on CBS is sponsored by Chevrolet. Together, let's drive. And by Taco Bell.
Time to cheer for right, because I'm not fucking cheering for the Illuminati. I'm not cheering for the fucking New England Illuminati. Y'all talk about the Chiefs. The Patriots are the real this generation's Illuminati.
Post-game show. 2 minutes to go. The Broncos have
Like, it's ridiculous. Like, it's ridiculous. Minnie, your disgrunt towards football, I'm gonna need you to park it, cause I'm enjoying what I'm watching. I necessarily don't care. Like, all you've done is just like complain to the highest order of the damn game. Like, sorry, I'm enjoying the football game. It may not sound like I'm enjoying it, but it's good football. I'm just saying this stuff because I'm bored. Play God of War. Like, play God of War. Do that. We now, it's the 2-minute warning. 3rd and 6. 1 minute and 57. They about to try to go for the first down, and they get that as rip. If they stop them, there's still like a smidgen of a chance. But I have no faith. I have none. No faith. I have no faith. Are you enjoying the snow and the ice? Yeah, from inside. Because I ain't going outside. I ain't going outside. I'm enjoying it from inside. I'm not going outside. I think the snow is relatively stopped. And Drake, man, got it. It's over. Game.
Races the defender, and the Patriots now only need to fall on it, kneel on it, and they can make their plans for Santa Clara.
Fire Sean Payton. A fucking head coach scared to use their fucking QBs. Even the backup QB, the motherfucker scared to use. That's fucking embarrassing. That's embarrassing. Told y'all, the luck was running out. This season was nothing.
As the Broncos try to go low, and they've got a flag on this one.
What are they doing? Just, it's over, motherfucker. It's over. It's over. It's over. It's over. It's over.
That's still such an aggressive call. I mean, huge. What a call.
Again, you got the State Farm post-game show. JB and the crew will recap the game.
Don't try to fight it. Don't try to fucking change. Don't try to change nothing. Don't fight this shit. It's over.
Post-game show, the honorary captain who will present the trophy.
Y'all fought pathetically.
Is Adam Vinatieri. Had it been the Broncos' day, of course, we still got to close this out with 1:51 to go. John Elway, the Broncos' honorary captain today.
Gee, motherfucking G's.
Give a nod to all the men and women of this crew.
G fucking G's. All that fucking glazing. All that fucking glazing for nothing. All that glazing for nothing.
It's just an amazing story here. You look at May, he's going to be now heading to Santa Clara. He'll be the second youngest quarterback to
It's already started. It's already started. There's no doubt in my mind the Broncos will be going to the Super Bowl right now. Bo Nix never gets hurt. Oh! Excuses. In this account, Stidham legacy game. This steady chance. Steady. Ridiculous. Ridiculous. Fucking ridiculous. Do you understand me? It's fucking ridiculous that these motherfuckers sat there and did that shit. These stupid motherfuckers sat here and believed that they could get to a Super Bowl with a fucking backup who ain't played, and it's clear as fucking day. That motherfucker had one good fucking drive, and it's the one where he scored. Everything else, a fucking embarrassment. Drake made, I think, his second fucking year going to the Super Bowl. Maybe his third year. How many years Drake may been in the league? You know what? Fuck it. I might just go for the Patriots. They could have gotten Kaepernick. And the nigga said Cam Newton was available. I'm banning each and every one. I'm banning each motherfucker that say dumb shit.
And what he's done with his coaching staff, he brought in the
Drake, man, oh my God. Year 2 has developed in such a way he led his team to the Super Bowl. I'll be damned. I'll be luxuriously down. No, that's the hallmark of a good quarterback and good coaching. Not a good quarterback and a motherfucker who just sitting there. No. Oh no. That ain't the fucking hallmark. No. Y'all should have signed Cam Newton. Don't worry about it. Y'all think it's a game. Y'all think this shit a game. I mean that. Man, they eating their motherfucker in there. That tried me. Fuck that shit. Should have been my Texans. Was tried. Hey, Stroud choked. I agree with what the one motherfucker said about CJ Stroud. He's trying to fucking relive his rookie season.
Going for the only coach to win 2 Super Bowls with 2 separate franchises, that coach, and now Vrabel's doing it as a player and a coach. I mean, the decisions you make.
Sean Payton is a fucking joke. Get him out.
Who you hire as the head coach determines.
Like, get him out. Get Sean Payton the fuck off my team. Get him out. Get him out. How you feel about the new JJK season? It's great. The legacy episode everybody said was going to be the Maki episode. Animation-wise, it's great. The only complaint I have is that it's all in one episode. I feel like it could have been 2. I feel like it could have been 2.
Engage in radical activist language in this fucking chat. Suck my fucking cock.
I mean, fuck. The reason why I'm not truly mad, I'm not mad at the players. I'm not mad at the players. I'm mad at the coach. We have a head coach that don't trust his fucking quarterbacks. Not one of them. Not the starter, not the backup, not the third string, not anybody they can pull off the street. He don't trust them. And the more these fucking Broncos fans refuse to see that's on them. I've been saying it all fucking season. This is a season of pure fucking luck. Not skill, not a constructive offense that's able to take a motherfucking defense and make them worthless. Luck. And the luck ran out. The luck ran out when Bo Nix got hurt. But motherfuckers like, oh, you got to remember when Nick Foles did this. No. Not at all. I said it was over. I said I was going to watch, but I knew it was over. I said I was going to watch, but I knew it was over. And honestly, what a perfect way to go out. Proof that this shit was nothing but luck. Not good coaching, not a skill set. It was luck. Thank God for the defense. Thank God for the defense. It's the worst AFC championship game ever. In modern times, probably. And at this point, I'm about ready to say it should have been the Bills. Oh, praying for the Rams not go over the Super Bowl. I mean, fuck. Is either it's happening or it's not happening. It's either happening or it's not happening. Mm-hmm. 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 Oh man. Those horse cosplay girls are gonna get their oh shit. That's another thing. Oh, we got horse cosplay girls. Fucking ridiculous. Fucking ridiculous. Oh, it's the horse girls. It's the horse. Motherfuckers was tricking themselves into thinking we was gonna get some shit like this, and it was never gonna happen. It was never gonna fucking happen. But these fucking Stan fan accounts. And honestly, when you look at both teams, when you look at both the Patriots and the fucking Broncos, if the Rams or the Seahawks won, that's chicken for them. Especially if it was the Broncos. Wait, fuck football. Broncos had every chance to win it. I need y'all to stop being delusional. Need y'all to stop being delusional. Bo Nix is that guy. I wish we kicked the field goal earlier. I mean, fuck. When are we going to address it? When are we going to address it? When? When are niggas going to address it? Sean Payton. Sean fucking Payton. Sean fucking Payton is the problem. Sean Payton can't craft the offense that could do this shit. I tell you that. Sean Payton can't craft the fucking offense. Why did he not kick the field goal? Because Sean Payton is fucking incompetent. Sean Payton is incompetent. Motherfucker goes for it on 4th and 1 when he could have kicked the field goal, and that's before the snow come in. But no, fuck it. He got an onside kick. He got an onside kick in the Super Bowl in 2009, so I guess he could gamble again. It's Sean Payton. It's Sean Payton. I'm not mad at no player. It's Sean fucking Payton. Sean Payton does not know how to fucking work a fucking offense. I'll say Sean Payton a good coach. Bring the fucking Giants to the Super Bowl. Bring the Jags to the Super Bowl. Bring the Browns to the Super Bowl. Then I'll say that nigga a good coach. It's Sean Payton. It's Sean fucking Payton. We now have a fucking quarterback who won't be the same because he got surgery on his fucking ankle. So the likelihood of him being like mobile or as mobile as he's been these past 2 years, not gonna happen. And now we stuck with this incompetent head coach that likes the sensation of bubble screens. It was a good run? No, it wasn't. It was a run based off luck. Luck. Fuck this. What? Because what we not going to do is sit here and think the Broncos did a great job all season. Like, enough. I didn't type any of this in. I want to prove my point. Do you need a hug? No. Because again, I'm not mad at the players. I'm mad at one motherfucker. Sean motherfucking Payton. I despise Sean Payton. I despise Sean Payton. I despise Sean Payton. I despise him. Because he's not good. He's not good. He's not a good head coach. He was never a good head coach. Thank God. Thank the Lord. Thank the Lord for him having Tracy Porter catch that pick 6 in that Super Bowl. Thank God Drew Brees saved this motherfucker's internal legacy for a time period. And honestly, not really. Because ever since 2009, what has he accomplished? What has Sean Payton accomplished since 2009? Nothing? Oh. That's nothing? But I just want everybody to look at the regular season. Look at the regular season. This streak that everybody's so proud of, this winning streak that everybody like hanging their heads on, luck. There are only 2 games on here that show any breed of offense. There's only 2 games on here that when you look at them, you look at the offense and you'll say, oh, the offense did something. It's the game against the Eagles and the game against the fucking Packers. That's it. All of this is praying to God, the defense. You know what? I'm wrong. It's not the Eagles game. It's the Cowboys game. It's the Cowboys game. It's the Cowboys and the Packers games. Those are the only 2 games out of this fuck-mouth winning streak where you looked at the offense and said, oh my God, they're okay. Now, if nobody notices, let's just look at this rushing attack. 2 games out of 18 weeks, 2 games where a rusher is over 100 yards. One of them's by 1 yard. Like one of them is by 1 yard. At some point, get a grip. It's Sean Payton. It is Sean motherfucking Payton. We have a coach that fuses to having a semblance of trust in his fucking team. This motherfucker will live and die by a fucking wide receiver screen when it's not needed. This motherfucker would think, oh, if I just throw it behind him or on the fucking line of scrimmage, it'll lead to the fucking first down. And it didn't. I'm so glad I wasn't delusional about this season. I'm so glad. Like, because I watched every game. I watched every single one of these games, including the ones in the playoffs. And you know what I noticed? A timid fucking offense. A timid offense that when you run into the right motherfuckers at the right time, gonna blow that shit up. And what happened? They blew it up. They blew it up. They blew that shit the fuck up. And I mean blew it up. Blew it up with some skill too, with some twang on it. Blew it up with a nice little bit of that twang on it. But no. Oh, you gotta have hope. Remember when Nick Foles did it? Remember when Tom Brady filled in for Bledsoe and they became a dynasty? Each and every one of the people that brought that shit up all week ignores that none of that shit happened in the AFC Championship game. None of what y'all are describing happened in the AFC Championship game, nor leading up to the AFC fucking Championship game. None of it happened. What I want is what I can't have. Motherfuckers being fucking consistent. That's all I want. I want motherfuckers to actually, for a moment, be so fucking for real. Oh, I know Bills fans are sick to their stomach right now. Mm-hmm. The Bills, for another fucking year, lose and look at a fucking team that they should have beat losing too. And then just sit there like, well, fuck, we should have been able to do this. I heard the Jets are the number 1 worst team than the Saints. I don't give a fuck what you heard. The Saints still fucking suck. I don't give a fuck what you heard. Oh, fuck, this is pathetic. This is fraudulent. The Denver Broncos, as I called them last night, because I was trying to figure out how the fuck I'm going to make fraud work with Broncos. And I thought of Fraudcos. I don't want to hear that this was a great season. I don't want to hear that, hopefully Bo Nix comes back and they can repeat. We're not repeating this. Here's my prediction for next season. We're not getting to the fucking playoffs. We're not getting to the fucking playoffs. It's because they didn't have Bo Nix. I told y'all, I'm not for it. I'm not letting nobody walk in with these fucking excuses. I'm not letting nobody slide with any of these fucking excuses. None of y'all. Not letting none of y'all. I watched Bo Nix play sub fucking par all season with the exception of 2 games. I watched these motherfuckers struggle to win a game against the Titans week 1 against a rookie Cam Ward. I watched them fuck themselves out of a win in Indianapolis. I watched them fuck themselves out of a win in Los Angeles. I watched the streak that is mirrored in luck. Now, you might be looking at that Cincinnati game and seeing 28-3 and being like, well, Leon, it looks like they dominated. The Bengals didn't have their quarterback. The Bengals didn't have Joe Burrow. If they would have had Joe Burrow, they would have had more than 3 points. Eagles game, luck. New York Jets, a 2-point win against the New York Jets again? Because didn't this happen the season prior, where we went to another country and beat the Jets by 2? We can't beat the Jets by more than that, even 6? Now, this Giants game. Everybody looks at this Giants game as one of the best games of the season, ignoring how dog shit. Matter of fact, fuck it. Fuck the copyright. Fuck the copyright. I'm gonna take you motherfuckers back. I'm gonna take y'all back in time. It needs to be stated. Like, I'm not letting nobody get away with this shit. I'm not letting nobody get away with it. I'm not letting nobody get away with this shit. This is the score with 5 minutes left in the game. That's the score. Now you're looking, and you probably about to see
Next in pursuit, Thibodeau getting a block.
A fucking touchdown. Oh, that's great. And how else did they get the ball? Oh, the defense. But they don't show that shit. Ain't no onside kicks. It's all the defense. Giving the team ample fucking time to give them a chance at a comeback. And all of these motherfuckers are sitting square. And they having fun. And guess what? They still somehow managed to almost choke. They still managed to almost choke it. Still. I think this is, what week was this? This is week 7. This is week 7. These motherfuckers got the lead against this fucking team and still somehow managed to almost fucking lose. But because they was able to get up the field and have great field position off of it, they was able to kick a field goal and win. They was able to kick a field goal and win. This wasn't a back and forth game. This was luck with 5 minutes left. Luck. But nah, the greatest comeback ever. Luck. Then on top of that, a 3-point win against the fucking Raiders. A 1-point win against Washington, where if I'm crazy, I don't think Marcus Mariota nearly had 3. The only reason we won this game is because Nick Bonito blocked the ball from it going to an open receiver that would have caught it and we would have lost. Luck! Prime. You know what? That's defense making a good play. That's defense making a good play. But we got all these advantages to win, and we're winning by 1? We're winning by 2 against teams we should be beating? But you know why we not really dominating against any of these teams? Anybody want to take a guess? Anybody want to take a guess that we not really blowing out a rookie quarterback week 1? We in a 1-point game against the Colts, lose to the Chargers. We in a fucking dogfight with the Jets. We got to have a comeback win against the Giants. We got to win by 3 against the fucking Texans. We got to win by 3 against the Raiders. Win by 3 against the Chiefs. Win by 1 against the Commanders. You might want to take a guess. Just a small little guess. Little guess. Anybody want to take a guess? Anybody want to take a little guess? Just a little guess. Just a little guess. It's the fucking coach. It's the coach. The coach with these dumbass plays, expecting sugar to come out of pure shit. Pure shit. Pure booty. Didn't Scatterboo get injured? I think Scatterboo was injured the week before. I don't know how y'all made it so far. I'll tell you how. You want to know how? I'll tell you. I'll be honest with you. Because you might go on Twitter and find dumbass fan accounts like this saying all this shit about, oh well, maybe if Bo Nix was here. I tell you, you might listen to somebody like Brandon Berner saying he'd be like, oh, it was still a great season. It was still a great season. No, luck in a great defense. Luck in a great defense. I will give the offense nothing. I will give the offense nothing out of this fucking season. Nothing. And guess what? When Bo got hurt, an already incompetent offense led by an incompetent coach now has to put in the backup. What the fuck did everybody think was going to happen? But sports analysts saying that Stidham has a chance. You know what's crazy? I went into halftime looking at it 7-7, and I said, this is the moment. This is the moment. This second half about to prove my point that this shit is nothing but luck. This shit ain't nothing but benign fucking luck. Now, when did Scatterboo get hurt? Now, let me see. And prayers up to Scatterboo. Prayers up to Bo Nix. Prayers up to anybody who got hurt this season and they couldn't finish out the season. Prayers up to all up. No, he got hurt against the Eagles. That was a nasty one. He got hurt the week after. Like, they lost to the Broncos and then went to play the Eagles, and that's when he got hurt. This shit pathetic. Pathetic. And guess what? Sean Payton go in that press conference. We gave it all we had. We did all we could do. Ridiculous. And look, props to Drake May. He took it. Hey, I ain't mad at it. Drake May did what he could in these conditions, which I think he really hasn't been in too much. Even though they in New England, they get snow, but out there, look at the fraud. Look at the fraud.
All right, thank you.
Oh no, fuck that. I want to hear this fraud's excuses.
I felt like most of the first half we played on their side of the field. We didn't score enough points offensively.
Oh no shit! Oh what? No shit! What? No shit! No, really? What? You ain't scored no point. What? You barely scored any. Y'all got a touchdown off of a 6-yard catch. And then when you had a chance where it could have been 10-0, which would have ended up being 10-10, and then looking at the rest of the game, maybe it's going to OT, you didn't do it.
Capitalized on that field position. The turnovers hurt us, and we had our opportunities, but starts with the head coach.
Oh, yeah, fired. Quit. You need to be fired. Quit.
Rest of our staff, tip our hats to New England. It was a hard-fought game. I thought defensively, like you don't know that it's going to be like this 3-point game.
I mean, fuck. Once I'm in like the nearing the end of the third quarter and it's still this 3-point game, oh fuck, I'm feeling a little bit better about it. I'm feeling a little bit better to just like let some shit fly just so we can have a fucking chance. Drake May let it fucking fly, and he got first downs. He got good field position. All that shit. He got all that shit.
It's tough, especially in this game. Any questions?
Sean, you mentioned the field goal. what was the decision making on the 4th and 1 early in the second quarter to go for it?
Yeah, I just felt like, man, we had momentum to get up 14. I felt like we had a good call. And, you know, to get up 14, I was just watching the way our defense was playing.
Oh, damn. Much props to the defensive coordinator. It's almost like he know how to man his fucking side of the fucking ball. What the offensive coordinator and what the head coach doing?
And, you know, look, the turnover on our end resulting in a touchdown. And outside of that, man, I thought we did a good job.
Well, what about the turnover in the 4th when you could have went up the field and maybe scored a touchdown or maybe kicked another field goal and tied it? What about that one? What about that one? This is your play calling, Sean. And this is the sick part. I'm not even mad at Stidham. Next man up. Like, literally, next man the fuck up. They don't want me to see this they don't want this man to sit here and spew this propaganda in front of my face. Give me that fucking head coach room. Fuck him. Answer for your fucking crime, Satan.
Ball security, like, you know, as the conditions changed, that became something that our players had to be, you know, real mindful of. There were certain throws, though, that we weren't going to call. You know, we just.
They doing this shit on purpose. They don't want me to see this communist propaganda. What is this? Broncos fans are horrific. This man led you to be the number 1 all year. Luck. Niggas gotta stop this. Luck. Cause guess what? I hold fear that the same outcome happens with Bo Nix. You know why? It's not like I don't have a full fucking season of seeing it. Luck. I don't want to hear that shit. I don't want them benign excuses. Oh, Bo Nix this, Bo Nix that. Bo Nix goose is cooked because of Sean Payton. It's because of Sean Payton. It's because of Sean Payton. I hate that. This is the sick part. I've wanted Sean Payton fired since Russell Wilson. I don't like Sean Payton as a head coach. He's fraudulent. He's a fraud. He's nothing more than an absolute fucking fraud. Who, because he has won Super Bowl, has allowed himself to garner that respect and that admiration and that little bit of knowledge towards football. It's ridiculous. Broncos stole the Chiefs' devil magic. I hate to break it to you. I need this gimmick to stop about the Chiefs' devil magic and where it went. Because your origin for the Chiefs' devil magic is not the Chiefs. It's the Patriots. And the Patriots lost it when Tom Brady left. And what happened? The magic went away with the wind. And where did it go? To Kansas City. But this season, specifically, actually last season, the magic started to fizzle out. But it never really fizzles out. It just moves on. And, you know, let's not treat it like magic. Let's treat it like Spider-Man and Venom. Spider-Man got that fucking symbiote. Oh, he became so great. Spider-Man became the Patriots. Evil, couldn't be beat, dominant. But then the symbiote left when Tom Brady cast it away to go to Tampa Bay. And then the symbiote needed a new host. It went to Kansas City. And it became Venom. Dominant. Fucking dominant. Evil. Just ruining the football world for years. But then started hearing the fucking sound of the bell, and the rhythm made the fucking symbiote lose its spark. And the symbiote left Venom, Eddie Brock. Then it had to go back home. They went back home, all right. And now the Patriots are back in the fucking Super Bowl. You motherfuckers coin stupid-ass phrases around dominant football teams, not realizing that this shit started with the Patriots. You motherfuckers call Kansas City the Illuminati. The real Illuminati is back in the Super Bowl. The Illuminati's greatest trick is convincing you somebody else is the Illuminati. Hook, line, and sinker every time motherfuckers fall for it. We got dominant Patriots football back in our fucking veins and timelines. It ain't never, and I mean ever, been more fucking over. So congratulations. Congratulations. Fuck Sean Payton. Fuck Sean Payton. Fuck Sean Payton. I don't give a fuck about what no delusional Broncos fan will say about this season. This shit wasn't a success. You know what'll make it a success? Repeat it. Repeat it. That'll make it a success. Repeat it. There you go. Because if we go into next season and we go from making the AFC Championship game and being, as they're going to spin it all fucking week and all off season and going into the regular season, we were one quarterback away from the Super Bowl. Repeat it. Bo Nix will come back. Bo Nix will come back. Maybe he starts week 1. Maybe he doesn't. But repeat it. Repeat the process. That'll make this season a success. Because they've had teams just like the Broncos with a great record that don't win the championship, don't even get to the Super Bowl, and fizzle the fuck out. Some of them win the Super Bowl and fizzle the fuck out. The Pittsburgh Steelers, the Baltimore Ravens, the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, the New Orleans Saints, the Carolina Panthers, the Denver, say it with me now, Broncos. Like, I do not know why people want to convince themselves that a good season somehow means that it could be repeated again and again and again and again and again. Unless you have complete 8 to 10s across the board on every metric of your fucking team, you do not get to have a good season every single year. You don't. Your anger for the season matches the fury that anime fans have from One Punch Man Season 3. And guess what? I'm not mad at anybody who helped try to make that fucking season. Because when you find out the horrid fucking schedule these fucking Japanese animators got to make these animes, you tend to not feel bad. You tend to not really care that the anime comes out like shit. It's like when I peeped that a lot of mangakas and a lot of anime animators have horrid fucking schedules, my heart goes out to them. I hope they can produce something okay or passable. But when it ends up being like something god-awful, I ain't even mad. I'm more mad at the motherfucker who's over them, like their boss. I'm mad at them because they put these motherfuckers on these horrid fucking schedules. So, you know. And I've never watched One Punch Man, so I really don't even give a fuck. I have not watched One Punch Man. I don't even give a fuck. Like, it's not even like, oh, One Punch Man is ass. I've just never watched One Punch Man. Sorry. Never read the manga. None of that shit. None of it. 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 We need a new offensive coordinator. I'm going to ban you. We need a new head coach. We need a new head coach. We need a new head coach. These screen passes are too predictable. I've been saying that all season. I've said that all season. Why do we keep doing screen passes at the dumbest of times? Why? What's the purpose? What's the metric? What's the goal? I necessarily don't get it, me personally. When's the Super Bowl? I think the Super Bowl is in 2 weeks. Because they give them like that week to fucking travel there, prep, rest a little bit. I think it's always that first week of February is the Super Bowl. All right. In 2 weeks? So it's not. So it'd be on the 8th. Yeah, it's well, not the first week then. Okay. How did you become a fan of the Broncos? Well, it's a very boring story. I just turned on my TV and just so happened to see these motherfuckers on the TV and said, fuck it, I'm going with the team that's wearing the blue. And I just became invested in them. And that was during the days of Kyle fucking Orton. I've seen it all with this fucking team. I got to watch my team be fucking terrible, passive. I watched the fucking Tim Tebow overtime amazing fucking pass for the win. I watched them get rid of Tim Tebow. I watched us shine Peyton Manning. I watched us get our shit creamed by the Seahawks. I watched us win against the Panthers. I watched us from Brock Osweiler. I don't even want to name all these fucking quarterbacks. It's been years of just quarterback hell. And guess what? If we didn't get Bo Nix, him being successful, I would have called us the Cleveland Browns. Because we got a literal QB graveyard. If Bo Nix would have been a generational fucking flop these 2 years, QB graveyard, I would have called us the Cleveland Browns. Why don't you join the dark side with the Ravens? Oh, and fuck. It's the same fucking problem with the Broncos. Except y'all fired y'all head coach, huh? Oh, God. The Ravens fucked themselves over too fucking much. Remember oh, God. Paxton Lynch. You know what's crazy? The amount of faith and love that Broncos fans have for Bo Nix, I had for Drew Lock. I believed in Drew Lock, bro. I believed in Drew Lock. I'm sorry. He was the guy. He was the guy I could believe in, bro. He was the guy. But he wasn't the guy because, per usual, fucking offense is terrible. And the Ravens, listen. The Ravens fucking suck. The Ravens fucking suck. They receivers fucking suck. They O-line fucking suck. They tight end fucking suck. The Ravens, I'd make the subtle argument the Ravens should have been in the Super Bowl last year. The Ravens should have been in the Super Bowl last year. But you know why they're not? It's because one fucking guy refused to catch the ball. Fucking ridiculous. I don't even know what to think, bro. I don't even know what to fucking think. I don't know what to think. I don't know what to think. I'm kerfuffled. I'm kerfuffled. I'm lost. I'm looking out the window. There's so much snow. There's somebody walking his dog. Oh, God. I ain't gonna lie. Walking your dog in the snow, gotta be animal abuse. Some way, somehow, this shit gotta be animal abuse. Cause that frigid ass weather. What's the temperature outside? Here's the temperature. Well, it's 21 degrees. Bring that dog inside. Bring that fucking dog inside. That dog is dying. Oh. shit sad, bro. This shit sad. This shit pathetic. Shit sad. This shit pathetic. This shit made me itch. Shit made me itch. This shit made me itch. This shit made me itch. I think the Saints are getting the Arizona offensive coordinator as their new coach. I don't give a fuck. I hope the Saints go 0-18. I don't even think they play 18 games because there's bye week. I hope they never win a game. And you know the sad part? Tyler Shuck looked like he gonna be the man. I can't handle the Saints being good. I can't handle the Saints potentially being good. Ooh, I'm gonna crash out. I'm gonna crash the fuck out. I can't handle the Saints being good. I need them to remain bad. I need the fucking Saints to remain shitty. Because if there's one thing I truly hate, it's delusional fan fucking bases. Is your Walmart open? I'm not even gonna lie to you. If it was, I wouldn't go. If it was open, I wouldn't go. It's fucking cold outside. Are you nuts? And they got snow on the fucking road. Are you double nuts? Like, you're crazy. There's so much snow everywhere. Like, it's not gonna happen. And honestly, I doubt it is open. But I'll check just for the fuck of that. Let me see. Let me see. Walmart near me. It's open. And it closes at 8. No, it closes at 11. So, you know. Well, how did your beef with the Saints start? Well, good sir, I'm born and raised in New Orleans, Louisiana. And you might raise your eyebrow at that and be like, whoa, wait a minute. Shouldn't you... people who are from areas are usually fans of the teams that are there. No! You know why? Because as a child, I was forced to go to my aunt's house and look at all these fat, beer-drinking fucks cheer on a fucking team, and they would win a game and be like, we going to the Super Bowl. And then I would have to sit in the car and sit in traffic as this fucking city would celebrate this fucking team and ignore all the rules and regulations of the road. And then I would have to hear about, oh, we going to the Super Bowl, we going to the Super Bowl, we going to the Super Bowl, we going to the Super Bowl. And then they would lose, and these motherfuckers would still be like, we going to the Super Bowl, we going to the Super Bowl, we going to the Super Bowl. And then they won the Super Bowl. One of the most fraudulent fucking Super Bowls that has given a coach the longevity to just be incompetent ever since. What has Sean Payton done since? Nothing. Oh, but it was pass interference. The cleanest hit in football I've ever seen. You don't believe me? Don't worry about it. We can just watch it. Copyright be damned. 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 Copyright. Copyright be damned. Copyright. What you're about to watch is the cleanest hit in football history.
Here's a toss.
Not on this play. It's on this play.
Breeze. Pass.
The cleanest hit in football history. I don't see no pass interference. I see a stupid wide receiver colliding with a defender to try to get a flag. No flopping, good sir. No flopping. Flopping not allowed, good sir. Look at that flop. Egregious flopping. Nope. I don't see it. And then, what about the... You know, what about the game against the Vikings? What about the other game against the Vikings? What about the game in the playoffs against the Seahawks when Marshawn Lynch bent y'all over? Yep. No, it's always they always focus on this one, and I'm sitting there like, this is a clean hit.
Pass is incomplete. No flag for Tommy Lee Lewis. To each other.
Clean flop. Look at him flop. Look at this motherfucker flopping. He's just fucking flopping. You ain't got to do all that. You just trying to get the referee to throw a flag. That's a flop. That's a flop. That's a flop. You think you have a Louisiana accent? The problem is that I do. I just don't let y'all hear it. Like it'll come out. It'll come out if I'm like irrationally fucking mad and I just lose all sense of self. It's like you'll really hear the fucking New Orleans in me. But you know, I don't allow you to hear that. I don't allow you to hear that. And then these fucking Saints fans will be like, we was cheated on the Super Bowl. No, you wasn't. Y'all just suck. Y'all just fucking suck. But hey, Sean Payton was able to carry his legacy off of a pick six. Good job. He was able to sit here and remain a fucking relevant coach off of a pick six. Hooray. Not, you know what? Not hooray. Horrendous. It's fucking horrendous how coaches are able to skate by off of shit they didn't even fucking do. It's horrible. It's horrible how they're able to skate by and be in a situation where they are allowed to be fraudulent. They're allowed to be fraudulent. Sean Payton is just Pete Carroll with less wins. Part of me wants to agree with that. But the reason why I can't is because I don't know what Pete Carroll's done. Was Pete Carroll on that fucking team that won the Super Bowl against the Broncos? Because if the answer is yes, then he is definitely not Pete Carroll. He is definitely better than Sean Payton. I shit you not, because if Pete Carroll led that fucking Seahawks team to that Super Bowl against the Broncos, Pete Carroll is definitely better than Sean Payton. And that's a fact. Oh. It's like, I'll never, you hear me? Never like the Saints. You got a better chance of me selling cocaine. My hatred is valid. I don't give a fuck. My hate, all my hatred towards any team is valid. I got reasons. You can say the same thing for Bill Belichick. You're proving my fucking point, dumbass, that these coaches are better than Sean Payton. You know why? Because they have more success than Sean Payton. Dumbass, you just proved my fucking point for me. Thank you. Oh, wow. Thank you. Oh, thanks. I didn't know I needed my point proven, but thanks. You did it for me. Now I can do the heel toe. now I can do the fucking heel toe. My point was proven, and I barely even tried. Oh, wow. Waka, 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 waka. I can't believe, like, this whole stream is just me displaying the fraudulence of my fucking team. It's because I ain't no bitch. I'm not looking at this season as a success. I'm not. It's one season. If you can't repeat it, then we got fond memories of a random season. Oh, what we gonna do with fond memories? Forget them when we get older? Enough. Enough is enough. Niggas gotta be for real about this shit. Niggas gotta stop being coy. Niggas gotta stop pretending. Niggas gotta stop acting like, oh, this shit's sugar and sweet when it's shit and doo-doo. Seahawks are up 7-0. I'm telling you this much. Drake May legacy. Not Drake May. What's his name? Sam Darnold legacy on the line. Sam Darnold legacy on the line. And I hope he win. Honestly, Super Bowl champion Matthew Stafford again? That wouldn't be too bad. It wouldn't be too bad. It would. It really wouldn't be bad. It really wouldn't be too bad. Like, honestly, quite frankly, really, truthfully, it wouldn't be too bad. It really wouldn't. It really wouldn't. It wouldn't dismay me. It wouldn't dismay me. My team's out, so I could root for whoever the fuck I want. I feel good. I feel good. I let it out. I let it out. I let it all out. I let it all out. I let it all lay bare. I let it all, let the rocket that me. All that shit. Seahawks Patriots Super Bowl. I'm fine with that. I'm fine with that. I'm fine with that. I'm fine with that. I'm fine with Rams versus Patriots too. Because I feel like either way, I'm not rooting for the Patriots. I feel like either way, I'm not rooting for the fucking Patriots at all. I'm not rooting for the Patriots. What is this? You know what? We're done, but we're not done. Let's just fucking watch shit. Let's watch shit. Let's have fun watching some shit. Am I right? Am I right, boys? Am I right, boys? Let's just watch some shit. Fuck it. I don't care. We got apparently Black Lives Matter how to burn through goodwill and 90 million.
How you could turn a grift into a multi-million-dollar enterprise? How you would take a model that revolves around you basically swindling people and then build it at an industrial scale? There's actually several ways to pull this off. But most of them are going to end with you in front of a judge and jury at some point. But there's...
And it's going to be great. Because, you know, hooray, we did it. We saved Black life somehow. I don't know which way.
There's one trick that lets you grift to your heart's content and fuck around with donated funds for years.
Oh, my God.
Without inevitably being convicted of some white-collar crime. Probably. It's called running a nonprofit. Now, I'm not about to go on a rant about how all charity is a scam. There's a lot of very righteous nonprofits who've impacted countless lives in positive ways. Not all nonprofits are scams. A lot of them are, though. The nonprofit industrial complex has become an increasingly hefty behemoth, eating up millions from well-meaning marks all across the world every year to produce a whole lot of nothing in return. And I can't think of a better recent example of the nonprofit industrial complex at work than Black Lives Matter.
Oh, no. Not my not bring Leon money. Like not that organization, no.
There was once a point half a decade ago where you couldn't go anywhere, whether it was in America, outside of America, even in countries that didn't even have a black population of 0.1%, where you couldn't find somebody who didn't know what Black Lives Matter was. But there's one person who's connected to Black Lives Matter's brand that's significantly harder for most people to remember. That is Patrisse Cullors. Patrisse Cullors was one of the 3 founding mothers of Black Lives Matter, and she was the leader of Black Lives Matter Global Network Foundation when the movement was at its peak in 2020. She's also the main reason why the movement is a shadow of itself, embroiled in tons of controversy, infighting, lawsuits, in a federal investigation.
And it's a sick part. Still to this day, there'll be people who will be like, but they've done good. I mean, the greatest trick created by a bunch of people who scam the populace is by doing a small amount of good and convincing you that they've always done good so that they could hide the bad.
Patrisse Cullors is the main heroine of the story, but she was once part of the black female triumvirate, consisting of fellow non-profiteers Alicia Garza and Opal Tometi. In 2013, after George Zimmerman, the Peruvian everybody thought was white for some reason, got off for shooting Trayvon Martin, there was outrage. And like the Ebony Triforce, our trio of career activists combined their powers of doing speaking gigs, bagging book deals, and making emotional tweets to form Black Lives Matter. And from the beginning, Black Lives Matter did not operate as a traditional nonprofit. It wasn't really an organization in the beginning, more of a network filled with people that, while ideologically aligned with one another, were still operating within a decentralized structure. And the decentralization was a feature, not a bug. BLM was supposed to represent something more than a formal organization, initially. Now, this presented complications from the go, because it meant anybody could technically just throw up hashtag Black Lives Matter for any cause, even if it was just about filling their own pockets, like some pro-BLM Facebook.
E-bag, see, E-bag. What the fuck is this? A Facebook? Is this a Facebook shop?
Page back in 2018 that got over 700K followers and was soliciting over 100,000 in donations under Black Lives Matter's name. It would get suspended after it turned out to be some random Australian dude, Ian Mackey, who was just grifting. Really, that Aussie was just ahead of the curve, because he wouldn't be the last nor anywhere near the most egregious grifter to use Black Lives Matter's name for the sake of stacking some paper. The thing that would really change everything for Black Lives Matter as a movement and Patrisse Cullors' role as its leading lady was in May 2020 when George Floyd died in Minneapolis, and the rallying cry that people who took to the streets to protest and riot yelled was Black Lives Matter. The outrage that poured out as a byproduct was disproportionate, rocking not just Minneapolis or even just the Midwest.
I remember watching the verdict of the Trayvon Martin case live and the riot that started. I ain't gonna lie, I did watch that fucking verdict on CNN, and I just remember sitting in my room and then just seeing George Zimmerman face. That nigga was stone faced. It was kind of eerie. Like you hear the verdict, but the camera just on him, and he ain't fucking, his face ain't twitch, smile, nothing. He just frown, just cold. It's like, ugh, a little eerie, buddy. It's a little eerie.
But foreign countries across the globe seeing protests. Now, a lot of people would say that this was because the injustice at what happened in Minneapolis resonated with that many people across the globe. I would say it was more due to the fact that everyone had been forced to be stuck in their homes for months because of the pandemic, had gone a little stir crazy, and opportunistically saw protesting as a conveniently righteous excuse for them to finally go outside and also raise ruckus against their local governments for not letting them touch grass. Because come on, bro. BLM protests in Greece, half the Afro-Greek population is just Giannis Antetokounmpo and his family. Now, from the beginning, Black Lives Matter was seen as an integral and symbolic part of the protest. You had celebrities kneeling. You had politicians.
George is homeless and PTSD now. I bet he is. But back to why we're here. Like, this is still one of the most performative fucking things I've ever seen. And if this is not a hallmark to let you all know, like, fuck your political affiliation. If this is not a glaring observation that motherfuckers would just perform in front of you and then continue to bend you over and fuck you, I don't know what will convince you. Shit doesn't get done. What's changed since this? What's changed? Nothing? Thought so.
Kneeling. Bro, you had white boys on their knees begging in tears just for the privilege of kissing the feet of niggas to cleanse the evil white supremacist spirit from themselves. The mayor of Minneapolis was crying like a hoe in front of George Floyd's golden casket at his funeral. Man, 2020 was a fever-ass dream year looking back. Whole country just turned into Gotham City for 6 months. It was wild. But the wildest part was how much money Black Lives Matter was raking in from donors. It wasn't just individual donations from regular people or donations from celebrities. Nah, major corporations like Amazon, Google, and Nike were pledging millions.
The Amazon founder Jeff Bezos saying he'd be happy to lose customers who oppose that company's support of Black Lives Matter.
Black Lives Matter in 2020 would get more donations in a single year than any other black-run nonprofit in history, accumulating over $90 million. And this is where things get fun, because for anyone who wasn't a fucking toddler in 2020, you know for a fact that Black Lives Matter in Big 2026 ain't popping anywhere near as hard as it was in 2020.
Because we ain't got no dead black people. I mean, not for lack of trying. Because you know what? Since I said it, why not look and see if there's any update about Trey Reed? There actually is. The actual update is that the family came out again and was like, bros, don't believe anything you hear on social media. They've had to say it a second time. They had to come out and be like, we've got nothing. And a month since, still got nothing.
Basically put the globe in a rear naked chokehold. And this isn't just because of fading trends. No, it's because Black Lives Matter themselves destroyed the reputation of their own movement. How? By doing the most stereotypical,
dumb, ignorant, retarded, worthless pieces of black
shit I've ever seen from a mainstream nonprofit. BLM's leaders, their self-enrichment schemes, financial mismanagement, and eventual disgracing of the Black Lives Matter brand came from two main issues. The first was the decentralization aspect of Black Lives Matter. Like I said, BLM was meant to be more of a rallying cry that anybody who fucked with the message could use to push their own pro-racial justice movements. But this lack of structure also meant that bad actors looking to get rich quick could use BLM to get an easy lick, starting their own chapters where they could just take the money for the cause being filling up their bank accounts and buying designer. One perfect example is an albino fella named Sir Major Page, bro.
My dog, Sir Major Page, a fucking scammer out of Atlanta. Anybody who started an organization in Atlanta, 95% chance you scam.
Was running Black Lives Matter of Greater Atlanta, an organization completely unaffiliated with the Black Lives Matter Global Network Foundation. He also had lost his tax-exempt status years before this. Neither of those facts stopped him from taking donor funds like he was running a proper nonprofit. But he racked up almost $500,000 in 2020 alone. And of course, he used it to ball out. He bought suits, he bought guns, he even bought a whole house while pretending any of that money was being used for charitable purposes. His kingly lifestyle off of ill-gotten wealth was very short-lived though, because he was arrested in late 2020 for wire fraud and money laundering, of which both he would be convicted. Another example of a rogue unaffiliated BLM chapter leader using the brand to grift was Monica Cannon Grant, a prominent organizer in the BLM ecosystem who founded a nonprofit called Violence in Boston in 2017.
She also, I think last year, is on the books for this.
Led several protests all throughout 2020 and received tons of money in donations, which she and her husband Clark Grant were stealing, because of course they were. In March 2022, a federal grand jury indicted Monica and Clark on an 18-count indictment, including fraud and conspiracy charges. These charges would later be expanded to 27 counts in a superseding indictment the next year.
This bitch is getting sentenced in 4 days. Ooh, wait a minute. This bitch getting sentenced in 4 days.
The grants has siphoned over $1 million in donations and grants intended for youth mentorship programs and a retreat for young men affected by gang violence to buy meals at fancy restaurants, cars, vacations, and of course Monica had to get her hair did and nails done with some of that money too. And she also defrauded the government for $100K in COVID-19 unemployment relief funds too by concealing her income and lying on mortgage applications about violence in Boston's finances. Bitch was just scamming everybody. Now some of you would say, well Mikey, these were chapters that had nothing to do with Black Lives Matter Global Network Foundation at the end of the day. It's unfair to disavow the whole movement just because of a handful of unaffiliated bad eggs. See, I'd agree with that if BLM GNF didn't pillage and plunder money at a level that made the fraud these smaller chapters pulled look like light work. And this finally brings me to the second major issue BLM had. Patrisse Cullors herself. A brief background on Sister Patrisse. She was
Shorty ran out with a bag. That Shorty ran out with a bag. You can look at all these little sub chapters and all this shit, but the main organization racked up money for the fuck of it. And still to this day, it's been at least 5 years, maybe even 4 years. What the fuck has been used for that content creation house? Oh, an inauguration party for Joe Biden? Oh, he wasn't even there. So what was that for?
Born in LA in 1983, the 80s and early 90s being some of the most violent years for the Bay Area. The Rodney King riots in 92 rocked LA especially hard, and that, along with some police corruption scandals, left the Los Angeles Police Department in a rough state for a couple years and made the already bad crime wave even worse. Patrisse's mixed ethnic neighborhood of whites, blacks, and Latinos was pretty dangerous, mostly due to gang violence and drugs, and she had witnessed several relatives manhandled and arrested by cops right in front of her. There was a lot in her backstory that adds up to her becoming an activist in the future. But not only did she get into activism, she's only been an activist. Patrisse Cullors has been a full-time career activist almost her entire adult life. There's no record of any traditional employment in her work history, or even any evidence that while working with all these nonprofits, she was ever responsible for personally navigating the fiduciary responsibilities of a 501c3. Now, the next interesting fact about Patrisse is that she calls herself a trained Marxist.
We actually do have an ideological frame.
Fucking ridiculous. That's all the ammunition anybody needed to hear at that point. Oh my God, I'm a Marxist. It's all right, the Black Panther Party make it. No, they're not. They shut that light-skinned motherfucker down fast. He had about 2 interviews looking cool and swagged out. Put him up. Put it up, nigga. You're not fucking using our fucking name and our legacy for this corny ass shit.
Myself and Alicia in particular are trained organizers. We are trained Marxists. We are super versed on.
God damn, I ain't want to say it. I ain't say it at like no point whenever I made a video about this lady. She is fucking ugly. Like, oh my God, bitch, get that dot off your fucking face.
And sort of ideological theories.
Now, what does that mean? Because when I think of trained Marxists, I think of some Cold War Soviet spy or agitator. Well, we never get a good definition, and honestly, by the time we get through this video, it's gonna be pretty obvious that Patrisse herself herself isn't really sure what a trained Marxist is either. The final piece of the pie is Patrice's standing in the Black Lives Matter Global Network Foundation. That is, that she was the sole board member in 2020 when BLM would trend like crazy because the other two founders, Alicia Garza and Opal Tometi, had already stopped participating in day-to-day operations with BLM to work on their other projects and organizations years ago. In summer of 2020, Patrice would go from BLM GNF's sole board member to its executive director. She was now the most influential person involved with Black Lives Matter.
Wait. BLM sounds like the Stranger Things ending. Oh my God. Listen. I might have to rewatch that Stranger Things ending. just to fucking see, like, if it was really bad or if we just all blew it. I gotta see if it was really as bad as we all said or if we all just blowing it out of fucking water. I need to know.
And the person who had the most, if not the...
I know it's fucking bad. Like, I know it's actually kind of fucking sharp.
Sole control over the windfall of money BLM was being sent over the next few months. This career activist and trained Marxist who had never had a non-activist related job her entire adult life was now the gatekeeper of tens of millions of dollars. And this bitch had no idea what the fuck she was doing. Because in an interview, she said this.
First of all, number one, I actually did not know what 990s were before all of this happened.
It's confusing.
Yeah, she didn't know what an IRS Form 990 was. She's gone on to say the term is triggering and puts activists at risk. Bitch, are you serious? Like, are you playing dumb to have some sort of plausible deniability? Or are you actually dumb, and despite being a career activist involved with nonprofits for most of your adult life, you've somehow never understood or learned about the required financial disclosures for all nonprofits? This was who was in charge of BLM GNF. And the writing was really on the wall for financial mismanagement from the get-go. Because did you know you can barely find anything about BLM's finances up until like 2021? That's because the movement operated under fiscal sponsors like Thousand Currents and the Ties Foundation. This means that BLM as an entity didn't need to file any independent IRS Form 990s and could just move in financial secrecy for years. So
what you're saying is, these motherfuckers, they gamed it. They gamed the system so that they could keep all the money. So they did the thing. They did what they claim the white people have done for all the time. There's some people like Patrisse Cullors who talk a big game about corruption and how the whites do it. Then they'll just do it themselves. There's often like this conversation that is had where people will say, white people want to be black people. The hair, the clothes, the vernacular, all that shit. But black people want to be white in terms of scamming motherfuckers out of some money. And that's a fact.
What's possible that
where'd the 60 mil go? Sir, you're asking the wrong question. It's not 60 mil, 90! Where did the 90 go?
Patrice was telling the truth here, and she didn't know that 990s were a necessity. Because technically they weren't for BLM. Not until the movement gigantic.
And this fucking woman, the same woman, I don't know if he's gonna show it. He showed like the interview where she says it, but I don't know if he's gonna let the audio fall. This woman talked about tax documents being triggering.
Size overnight because of George Floyd. Regardless, the queen mother of Black Lives Matter was either a dumbass or a charlatan. Either way, anyone who was paying attention could have seen what was coming from a mile away. Patrice would tell reporters and gullible motherfuckers in early 2021 that she and BLM GNF were focused on reinvesting funds into black communities. But multiple BLM-affiliated local organizations by late 2020 and into 2021 would say they weren't seeing any of those funds. In fact, BLM GNF wasn't being all that transparent about how the foundation was being run at all. Several of these grassroots organizers and chapter leaders would band together to form the BLM 10 and start launching complaints about the lack of transparency and resources. They were basically going, hey, where's the money, Patrice? Didn't you get all that money from Apple and Nike? Where the fuck did it go? But Patrice couldn't be bothered with any of these niggas. Nah, she was busy. Not with being the executive director, though. See, Patrice was the foundation board's sole voting director and held literally 0 board meetings. So yeah, she was literally the queen of Black Lives Matter with sole discretion over tens of millions of dollars and no accountability. And how did she use that money? Well, in reports on the foundation's finances in 2022, we got to see some classic nonprofit insider economics. For one, there was security. Patrice, as a racial justice prophet, well,
I ain't gonna lie. For what? Security for what? Where did she ever go? I'm almost certain she went a few spots and led like a rally or some shit, but where else did she go? Where?
lot of non.
The most egregious one is coming up. I hope he has it.
Profits had to make sure these hateful crackers and envious Negroes didn't try to take her out. So she had to hire a top-tier security service that just happened to be run by her brother Paul Colors.
The whole family getting money off each other.
Received over $840,000 for security and consulting services under his firm, Black Ties LLC, aka Colors Protection LLC, in fiscal year 2021, and then another whopping $1.6 million in fiscal year 2022. Okay, that's not really the best look, hooking your brother up with millions of dollars of donor money, but at least he was providing an actual service. At least he was doing a real job. For another guy whose pockets Patrice filled, Damon Turner, that wasn't really the case. See, Damon is Patrice's baby daddy, and she would pay him nearly $970,000 for creative and live event related
family business, brothers. This is a family fucking business, brothers. Hey, that money could have been for, the little kids who, they ain't got enough equipment for like boys and girls club activities. You could have, you could have used that money to better enrich low income schools that ain't got enough books. Ain't got enough school supply, none of that shit. You could have used all of that. It could have been all this. Hello, drunken ferret. It could have been all this. But no, it wanted to be everything else.
Services through his event company, Trap Hills LLC, in fiscal year 2023. Problem with this is that literally no work was performed by Trap Hills LLC in 2023. Instead, it was claimed the payment was for past services. But that ain't close to the end of it. Colors' family weren't the only ones in BLM GNF's inner circle getting this foundational money. There was also Shalomia Bowers, the treasurer and board secretary of the foundation. Essentially the only person in BLM GNF who got to play with all the foundation's money as much as Queen Patrice. And he paid over $2 million to a consulting firm for management services. What was the name of this consulting firm? It was Bowers Consulting. Yeah, the board secretary of the foundation was basically sending checks to himself. Now, we could say that the nonprofit was just hiring the most qualified and cost-effective providers. If we were retarded. Those of us who graduated from elementary school and know what happens when you put two and two together know what was going on. BLM GNF was run by a clique who decided to spread the wealth around their little inner circle first and foremost before getting it to anybody else. This isn't fraud necessarily, but it set off a bunch of red flags for charity.
He's right. It ain't fraud, it's deception. It's you for a full year making bank off of dead bodies. I think even 2. You had George Floyd, Breonna Taylor. There might have been another one in there. But the main 2, George Floyd, Breonna Taylor. You made bank off of this. You made an egregious amount of fucking money parading these dead fucking bodies. You could have changed lives for the better. Instead, you did change lives. Yours and your family. Sonya Massey was a dead topic. No. Sonya Massey was not in 2020. And BLM was not fucking around. Not fucking around is like, they didn't take no shit. Like they weren't around when Sonya Massey was murdered. They weren't here.
Watchdogs.
And you would think they would have fucking propped up because that one, they won. Sonya Massey was murdered for the cardinal sin of getting a gun pulled on her because she said, I rebuke you in the name of Jesus. And to you dumbasses that like to talk about how we need Christianity in our fucking lives, how do you not look at this shit and say this fucking officer is a dumbass because he heard the word of God and pulled a gun out? The devil was in the room.
Somehow, it got worse.
And unfortunately, the devil won.
See, there's this thing about black grifters especially, where a lot of them aren't satisfied with the low-key, clandestine, white-collar type grifting. Nah, niggas have to show off. In 2022, it was revealed that back in October of 2020, BLM GNF, with donor money, had purchased a $6 million, 6,500 square foot mansion in Studio City, California. Now, BLM GNF tried to claim it was a campus for black artists in a fellowship program, but the output across the first 17 months after the campus was purchased was negligible, save for being used as a backdrop for Patrice's YouTube videos. Maybe Afro-Marxism is different, but buying a multi-million-dollar mansion with donated funds doesn't sound very Marxist-coded to me. As more news about BLM GNF's finances came out, Patrice realized that she might have grifted a little too close to the sun and had to finally step out of the spotlight and step down from her position as executive director. Not even a full year after assuming the role to begin with. Now, stepping down didn't mean that she was planning on returning to a more humble lifestyle. No, she planned on keeping those 4 properties worth over $3 million she had bought while she was the executive director. These include a $510,000 home in South LA, an almost $600,000 ranch in Georgia, an over $415,000 custom home in Inglewood, and
I truly hope these are not the actual fucking houses, because these houses look like shit. What the fuck? I hope these are not the houses. These houses look like shit.
In a $1.4 million compound in Topanga Canyon. Now, Patrice swears she didn't use any donor funds to buy any of this. Those 4 homes across the country worth over $3 million were bought with her own money, which she earned from her book deals and a Warner Brothers production contract, because Miss Trained Marxist turned out to be a complete hoe for any American corporation that offered her a deal. While we have no evidence to prove that Patrice didn't buy all this with her own money, the timing was still suspicious. And another strong, independent black woman who thought similar was Candace Owens. Candace, taking a break from peddling schizo theories and revelations she received in her dreams, tried to visit Patrice in 2022 at her Topanga home. That's the compound worth almost $1.5 million. That's also in a gated neighborhood that is mostly white and literally 1% black. The 1% on Topanga's census.
I thought the whites were the destructive ones, bro. Like, but you moving to hang out with the whites? Must be because them dirty blacks, the usual suspects.
Might actually just be Patrice and her family. Anyway, Candace pulled up to the Queen Mother's compound, asked for an interview in preparation for a documentary she was planning about BLM's funding and spending. But Patrice's white security guard said she wasn't accepting visitors. So Candace and her small film crew left. Despite not even interacting with Candace face to face, Patrice still took to Instagram Live in tears about how traumatized she was.
Okay, so this is insane. In real time right now, I am watching Patrice Colors do a live claiming that I went to her property and demanded to speak to her. And she's, I don't know if I can describe it. She sounds like she's really...
I ain't gonna lie. Don't y'all miss when Candace Owens was like this? Just semi-normal, but just a fucking conservative? How we've fallen so far in just a few amount of years.
Scared. So we went to the property and asked if there was anyone that we could speak to. Very politely, by the way. We've got cameras in tow. So there's no way she can, it's all on camera. And we just said, is there anyone we can speak to? Nobody asked us to leave. The person went inside. It was just a white man that we saw outside that was providing security, which is super interesting because obviously Patrice here is anti-police. And so she's, oh my God, I think she's crying on this live, pretending that she was harassed.
This is the person who created Black Lives Matter and was given over $90 million to do jack shit with.
What if you... Not gonna lie, like the current Candace, you're a fucking retard.
There, she wasn't the only.
I just want you to know that. And I mean it in the meanest way possible. You're a fucking retard that likes to be entertained more than you like actual information. And that's the saddest fucking description I could give anybody. You're allowing yourself to be entertained with nothing more than belligerent lies perpetuated by a woman who's lying her way into a lot of fucking money, like the one on the screen. You're retarded, she's retarded, her fan base is retarded.
It was also
Shalom
Bowers, who might actually be the biggest grifter of them all in this whole story. But things were already getting rocky before that, because in early 2022, Washington State listed BLM GNF as involuntarily closed for failing to file required reports. California's Department of Justice issued delinquency notices and threatened personal files against Patrice and...
Who's worse, being a Saints fan or being a current Candace Owens fan? Ooh, that's a tough one. That's a tough one. That's truly a fucking tough one. Ooh, you might have to shoot me. I can't pick. Both equally fucking retarded. What if I like hearing how dumb she is? You're fucking retarded. If you consume that shit just to see how dumb somebody is, you're retarded. It's easy to spot a motherfucker being dumb. You just gotta hear it once. And a bitch months ago, not even recently, months ago, saying Charlie Kirk came to me in a dream. Motherfucker sat there and took that as actual information. Can any of you motherfuckers show me where we got French transgenders coming to kill her and why she ain't dead yet?
And Shalomia, forcing the foundation to shut down its online fundraising in February 2022. And Amazon suspended it from Amazon Smiles charity platform. Still, unlike Patrice, who at least stepped down because everyone calling her a grifter and a scammer was triggering,
Shalom
didn't go anywhere. That donor money was just too addictive for him to give it up. But if he wasn't going to give it up willingly, he was going to have to give it up in court. Because Black Lives Matter Grassroots, a network of over 50 worldwide BLM chapters, would sue BLM GNF in September of 2022 for alleging that
Shalom
Bowers executed a hostile takeover and siphoned over $10 million to his own firm while locking chapter leaders out of any digital assets. Only 2 years after the Summer of Love, and BLM was waging a non-profit civil war over who got all that donor money. Now, the case was dismissed by a judge in June 2023 on procedural grounds, but the drama did rip open the curtain and show everybody just how greasy shit had gotten over in BLM land. And it was far from the end of its legal battles. In 2024, that shit would get absurd when BLM GNF sued its former fiscal sponsor, the Tides Foundation, for $33 million, claiming, with no sense of irony, that Tides improperly withheld donations. Tides responded by saying the money was in a collective action fund for the broader movement and not the griftastic, scandal-ridden foundation. And that
my one thing is, we got no knowledge of her working a job during all this. It's reasonable to assume all this fucking money came off the backs of the hard-working Speckledorfs that fucking... the hard-working Speckledorfs that sit here and stomach sitting through a Patrice Cullors fucking interview just so that she could lie her way into a paper box. This woman's actually amazing. She's actually amazing. She's taken motherfuckers' money and gone with the wind, and it's worked. This bitch just took money. Like, nothing's happened. Did the Broncos win? I feel like I told y'all I'm not putting up with this shit today. I told y'all I'm not putting up with this shit today. I'm not putting up with this shit today. I'm not putting up with any of this shit today. I told y'all I'm not putting up with this shit today. Y'all keep coming in here thinking that you can act dumb, testing me. Y'all know. Y'all fucking know. Y'all motherfuckers just want me to crash out. I don't have it. I don't have the ability to crash out. I'm more mad at the head coach. But y'all coming in here thinking y'all sweet. Y'all coming in here thinking being retarded is cute. Being retarded is not cute. Being retarded is retarded. Just because your mama look at you and thinks you retarded just so she got to keep taking care of your ass when you're fucking 40 and she dying, don't mean I'm going to. I don't need that retardation in here.
Transferring it would violate donor intent. The problem with this is that Tides had transferred $8.7 million to another sponsor, One Love.
Anybody else? I'm in a good mood, and that's bad for everybody. I'm in a great mood, which means it's fucking bad for everybody. Because this is the trick part with me. When I'm in a great mood, a lot of people get fucked over. When I'm in a bad mood, that's when y'all win. But I'm in a great mood. I feel sanguine. I'm at a little bit of peace. I got a drink next to me. Good. But the thing that's gonna make it bad, just retards coming in here. Just that retard shit. That retard shit. That retard shit, it ain't cute. It ain't funny. W rage bait. Bye. Sorry I had to do it. Oh man. Oh, sorry you had to do it. Oh, sorry you had to do it. Sorry you had to do it. Sorry. Yeah, all that. Bag my rice. All that, bag my rice. All that, bag my rice. Go to Kick so I can get you out of there too. Go to Kick. I can get you out of there too. Go to Kick. Go to Kick. I can get you out of there on Kick too. I'm off one.
Global for BLM grassroots. But One Love Global's IRS filings showed only $2.2 million in revenue, with the millions of other dollars written off as deferred revenue. Basically, millions of dollars had just disappeared from the public record of the sponsors of BLM Grassroots. You literally cannot donate any money to any Black Lives Matter institution without there being a major risk of your money just going poof before it ever got used for any of the things you might have donated for. After years of this type of bullshit, the financial shenanigans, the litigation, and the state getting involved, the feds would finally have their turn. In October of 2025, just a few months ago, the U.S. Department of Justice launched a formal criminal investigation.
Sweet as that, boo. You know what? Maybe I was a little too heavy-handed. Maybe it was me. Now I'm looking back at my life and I'm thinking all the moments. Maybe it was me. Maybe it was me. Maybe it was me. Maybe I'm just too heavy-handed right now. Maybe I'm just too heavy-handed right now. So I'm gonna unban this little fuck off YouTube because I don't know how to do it up to it. I'm not dead ass. I don't know how to fucking do it. How the fuck do you unban me? How do you unban? Oh man. Type unban using it. I'm not doing that. What the fuck? I'm not doing. They ain't got no other way to do this shit. Go to the creative dashboard community. Oh. Well, it doesn't show me a band list. It shows me a followers list. Activity? No, that don't work. Roles? That don't work. I got, what the fuck? I got some of the oddest motherfuckers as moderator. Oh, well, where the fuck do I do the thing? Oh. I see the followers thing. Where's the other one? You know what's crazy? I done had me a good little fucking laugh. That's probably not what I'm supposed to be doing. Like an egregious fucking laugh at the right time. He gone eat it. About to be your ass. Skelly, I know you somewhere there. How do I do it? I know you know. You the bad and unbad motherfuckers. Help me out. Oh, fuck. Content. Oh, moderation. That might be it. Community. This might be it. No, it's just hype trains and leaderboard. Settings. No, not mod management. I don't need analytics. Oh, I'm trying. Can't say I ain't fucking trying. No, not payouts, dumbass Twitch. Give me mod, I'll do it. I'll ban you just for asking me that shit. I'll ban you just for asking me that fucking shit. Don't ask me to be a mod. The only way you end up being a mod on this neck of the fucking woods is if I just fucking look at you and make it happen. That is it. That is legitimately fucking it. There's nothing else that I could fucking do. I'll cry on your cook. See, that's part of the problem. It's part of the problem. What the hell? How do I? There's gotta be a way to do this. That's how I became a mod. See? That I literally just picked a rabbit out the fucking hat and said, fuck it. You. Go to the dashboard search and type ban. That might work. Oh, ban chatters. I did it. I found it. How do I unban? There you go. Bam. There you go. Bam. You fucking try your luck again. I'm gonna bang your ass and I'm gonna mean it this time. Who was the other? Somebody else said they needed to be unbanged. Oh, I think it was this guy. This motherfucker came in here and was like, "Oh, I don't want. Why am I here?" And I just kicked him out. I rule with an iron fist around here. How you think I got to be a mod? Buddy, I don't think you're a mod. How many motherfuckers have I banned? A good portion of these motherfuckers is bots. Like, so a lot of these motherfuckers are pure bots. Just so we got an understanding. Other motherfuckers have just annoyed the fuck. You banned me a couple times. I'll ban your ass again, punk ass nigga. Punk ass nigga. I'm having a good time? Yes. Actually. You need to decompress after your fucking team loses.
Into BLM GNF, looking to answer the question we've all been wondering, but probably already know the answer to. Did the Black Lives Matter Global Network Foundation defraud donors during the 2020 protests and diverted/misappropriated tens of millions of dollars for personal use? BLM GNF finally changed their tone with this new heat and started purging their leadership, finally giving Shalomia and his consulting firm the boot. Still, as of this month, the investigation is still ongoing. Rogue BLM chapter leaders are also still on grift.
This is the thing.
Just this recent December.
The storm ain't hit me. Like, it's snowing, but it ain't like, oh my God, I can't walk out my door. Like, everybody's car is covered in snow, but other than that, everybody fine.
Black Lives Matter Oklahoma's founder, Tashella Sherry Dickerson, was indicted for diverting $3.15 million from the organization towards buying real estate, cars, vacays to the Caribbean.
This is my whole thing with all this. You have glaring examples of not one, not two, not three, multiple fucking organizations that claim to care about black lives taking that money by the balls and saying, oh, it's ours now. And motherfuckers will sit there and not acknowledge that that's a problem. Because when you have an organization, you should take up skiing. You got one more time. You got one more fucking time. You got one more fucking time. When you have an organization that sits there and talks a big game about, oh, we're helping people, we're here to care, and nothing happens, nothing changes, that's a fucking problem. That's a fucking problem. They only show their faces during the election cycle. Well, where the fuck were they last year? Not last year, 2024. Where the fuck was they at? I ain't see them. There was no big thing to make motherfuckers say, hey, we here. They wasn't there. I ain't see them. Where the fuck was BLM in 2024? I think now people are starting to realize you can't have this shit. Because motherfuckers will turn around and recognize, hey, yeah. You know? Mm-hmm. You know? Them motherfuckers was not around in 2024. You ain't see not a lick of them motherfuckers in 2024. And if you did, it was in a moment nobody else saw. Cause I ain't seen them motherfuckers. I did not see them motherfuckers. At all. At fucking all. But realistically, everybody's got their own fucking thing. And these motherfucking BLM fucks tried really hard and failed spectacularly. Do I want to play Arc Raiders? Do I want to play Arc Raiders? I could. But I also could not. What's a bigger scam, BLM or season 5 of Stranger Things? Your attempt at humor failed. Your attempt at humor failed. I get the bone y'all have with Stranger Things season 5. But let's not try it. I'm being tempted to get our graders. Get it.
How's my dick supposed to jump off of all
Get
this
it.
information?
Get
you
it.
just gave
Look
me,
at it.
man?
Look at my guy. Look at him. Look at him. Look at him go. Look at him go. Look at all my workbenches, all maxed out except for this one that apparently doesn't even need it. Look at all my workbenches. Look at him go. Look at my raider. Look at my skill tree. Look at the traders. Fucking ugly. Fucking ugly. Fucking ugly. Fucking robotic ugly. Ugly. Look at the decks. Look at the store. You know, look at it. Look at the bag. Look at that bag. Look at it go. Look at that bag. Look at that bag. Look at that trinket. Oh. I still haven't watched season 5. I'm going to be brutally honest with you about Stranger Things season 5. It's great up until episode 5. Episode 5 is when you're going to start noticing that there's a significant dip. And then you're going to get to the finale, you know, and you might like it. Realistically, if you watch it and you like it, good, great. I enjoyed Stranger Things season 5 up until episode 5 because that's when I noticed a significant dip in the tension. The tension kind of falls by the wayside just a little bit. Just a little bit. And it's enough to make me a little sad. Have you watched Dave Chappelle stand up? Nope. And I do not have my Netflix account anymore because I didn't renew it. So fuck it. I'm not watching it. I'm not watching it. I'm not watching it. I'm not paying Netflix another schmeckle. I ain't got nothing to watch on Netflix. And I'm not about to spend $7, $15, or $30 on a Netflix subscription. Oh! That's how you get snot out your nose, motherfuckers. That's how you do it. That's how you fucking do it. Ooh. Hold up. Ay. That's how you fucking do it. That's how you make your ears perk up, bitches. Pirating is the real way? Yeah. But you know, sometimes you want to be authentic. You gotta throw them off your scent just a little bit. You gotta fucking pay for something and then scam them on the back end. You know what I'm saying? 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 Netflix feeling be like YouTube TV. I stopped paying for YouTube TV. Do another free trial. You know what's crazy? I was trying to fucking I tried with YouTube TV, but I used all my email. And now I'm not making another one. It's just too much. I don't care about YouTube TV that fucking much. After like the 6th email attempt, I said fuck it. I let it go. Oh fuck. I had to let it go. I had to let it go. Cause if I kept that shit going, I was So how's our graders? What are the pros and cons of this game? Pros: fun, good graphics, Nice little tension. Have the option to PvE or PvP. It's all based on how you operate. If you fucking sit here and go into a game and you kill about 5 people, congratulations. You're going to start being in lobbies where motherfuckers kill people. And which leads me to the cons of this game. The fact that motherfuckers will sit here and extract camp. You got motherfuckers who will just kill you off a dime as soon as you load in. Technically it is CPU. The robotic arcs are fucking hell on earth if you go in there ill fucking prepared. You'll think you might get some good fucking loot. You end up getting shit. And if you do get some good shit, you're gonna want to fucking leave, and you might run into some fucking arcs that'll fuck you over, or motherfuckers who extract camp and they shoot you. Like, that's really it. That's the pros and cons. Fucking great game mirrored with a lot of fucking cheaters still, and motherfuckers who are hungry as fuck to extract camp off a dime. And so this is all the places you could go. Usually on Spaceport, Damn Battlegrounds, and I think even Bluegate, there'll be like this event where you could take down a big robot that will require everybody on the map. And, you know, if you're somebody who will just go into the game, get loot, and leave, you might end up in a lobby where it's everybody trying to fucking take down the big robot and everybody goes about their separate ways. There will be the rare instance where you get a fucking... Let's say you're in the lobby, you help take down a robot, and you get some loot, and you get some gold. You might want to be very cautious as soon as you get that, because somebody might follow you, and they might kill you. Happened to me twice 2 days ago, where I got some gold, and I got followed, and I got killed, and I lost my weapons and my gold loot. But does it affect me that much? Not really, considering that I have gold guns and gold loot. Your boy packing heat. I got Bobcats. I got Batinas. I got weapon parts. I got fucking Tempest 1s. I got Tempest 3s. I got Volcano 1s, Volcano 3s, Volcano 4. I got wolf packs. I'm doing good. Doing good in this damn game. Good work. Good work. Good work. Good fucking work. Good fucking work. Good work by me. But it really all depends. Like, it's all fucking matchmaking based. You go into a fucking lobby and you just start killing people. Congratulations. You gonna be in lobbies where niggas kill each other for a while until you fucking start just going in, getting loot and getting out. You're gonna be in those lobbies. Now, if you just go in and you want loot and you just want to leave, well, you're gonna be more in those lobbies. I'm more in those lobbies. I spent a good amount of time killing and ended up in those PvP lobbies. The way I just went back to my PvE lobby so fucking fast. You know? It's simple. Simple works, light work, easy work. It's all really on you. It's on you, and it's on the player, because, you know, an opportunistic motherfucker will try. An opportunistic motherfucker will do it. It's not a guarantee you're going to be in lobbies where nobody kills, because somebody might kill you. Somebody might take you on, you know? He couldn't stand the pressure. At fucking all. I'll be honest. At fucking all. I could not stand the fucking heat. At fucking all. I will be honest. I will be upfront. I could not, in the moment, take the pressure. I couldn't. I just fucking couldn't. And with that, I feel like I'm done. I've ranted I somehow managed to have this shit be 2 hours, even though I fucking started the stream at the fucking fourth quarter. But we did good. We did good. We did good. I'm gonna go make videos for tomorrow and fucking Tuesday and maybe Wednesday and all that shit. Oh, God. But in the meantime, get out. Get out. Get out. Go. Scram. Skedaddle. Be gone. Run for the hills. Get out. Run away. Go enjoy your day. BLM video coming soon. For what? Why? Like, for what? What do I need to make a BLM video for? They're not in style. None of the fucking owners are out in the woodwork trying to make everybody be like, hey, we're back, guys, even though we disappeared. Like, there's no reason for me to do it. Like, get out.